Class 9th champions. Are you also wondering with this question, this confusion, whether you can rely completely on your Ganita Manjari new textbook, or do you need multiple maths textbook to score 90 marks, 95 marks in your exam? So my dear champion, I'm going to clear your doubts. I'm going to give you few important points, tips and tricks, whether, do you need multiple maths books, or you should completely solely rely on only Ganita Manjari to ensure 90 or 95 marks in your exam. So my dear, this video is going to be very important for me. First of all, so who is right? Two opinions are there. Some of the students might be thinking, like, one group is there who is saying just do Ganita Manjari and you will score 95 marks. And here another group, there are few, lot of students may be thinking, and I know, and many students must have already getting excited to buy different kind of mathematics books. They might be thinking to switch on multiple books, multiple websites. So Ganita Manjari is not enough. You need many books, coaching module, sample paper and more. R.D. Sharma, coaching module, sample paper and question bank. Champions, listen carefully. The new textbook that you guys have, Ganita Manjari, that is designed by CBSE for the first time. My dear, entire pattern of the new textbook is changed. Lot of questions are there, word problems are there, real life application based questions are there, competency level questions are there. So you don't require to move direct jump to different kind of study material initially. Once you get confidence, once you have done with Ganita Manjari, each and every question, including example, including exercise question, if you have done with entire book, you have solved each and every question, now you are feeling confident. Then only you can think to jump to select any quality book, quality maths book from these reference books. But initially, if you are getting excited to jump directly on reference books, just leaving Ganita Manjari, you are skipping the question, you are not solving the question, Ganita Manjari, each and every question of exercise, and you are getting excited to switch to different books. That is not good. So listen, I'm going to give you some, reason behind it. Point number one. The point number one, yes, Ganita Manjari is enough to score 95 marks, 95 plus marks in your class 9th. Some student might be thinking, sir, this question might be coming in your mind, is Ganita Manjari is enough that may lead my marks to 95 plus in my exam? Yes, my dear. The answer is yes. Ganita Manjari is, enough. Ganita Manjari is sufficient for you, my dear champion. But not only solving the question, not only leaving the questions unsolved direct to the next question. No. If you are mastering the book, entire book, if you have mastered each and every concept, each and every chapter, then only you will be able to score 95 marks. There is no shortcut. But this book is sufficient for you 95 marks. But only if you completely master. So this is the point number one, very important. And that's where most student fails. Let me tell you where most of the student fails. Not because the book is insufficient, but because their preparation is incomplete. I know many students might be getting only, they would be, you may be getting 60 marks, 50 marks, around 70 marks out of 100, right? So not because of Ganita Manjari was insufficient, because your lack of preparation, lack of awareness. You are making same mistake that other students makes, jumping to different kind of study material, taking care of different suggestions that you are getting from, no, my dear champion. Don't overthink. Don't get demotivated. Stick with only one book, that is Ganita Manjari, very powerful book. And you know why I'm telling these things to you? I'm not telling these things just randomly. No, my dear. There are some reasons. So let me give you the proof. Proof number one. Why CBSE exams are becoming more competency based. Listen, champion. Now, CBSE is not looking for the student who is just only mugging up the formula, who is following the rote learning and that traditional, the old method. No. CBSE is now looking forward to get the student whose conceptual power is good, whose critical thinking is powerful, whose problem solving skill is on peak. Now, my dear, just memorizing the formula is not enough. Just mugging up the formula is not enough. If you are following only rote learning methodology while you are studying, this is not sufficient to get 90 marks nowadays in CBSE board exam, whether it is in class 10th board exam or in 9th exam. My dear, now you have to come beyond, you have to start thinking beyond boundaries. your problem solving skill, critical thinking, how to resolve the realistic situation, how to get over the realistic problems. So my dear champion, this is the way CBSE has introduced new pattern in your curriculum, and this is the way CBSE has introduced new textbook for you, that is Ganita Manjari. And you may get the questions in your Ganita Manjari, lot of questions, almost 90% of the questions are based on real life. If you go to the first chapter, orienting yourself, the first chapter of your maths, if you remember, orienting yourself, the use of coordinate, you must have solved few questions, use of coordinate. Okay, so in that chapter you must have observed the question is purely realistic question, real life based question. There is a boy Rian, there is a boy Rian. So there is a room, bedroom and washroom is given. Rian's bedroom structure is given, the position of bed, the position of gate, the position of wash basin and everything. You have to determine the coordinates all. So this question is entirely based on pure real life application from your real life. So solving such questions required not only formula, but your thinking ability, your critical thinking, your visualization, how you visualize the given diagram over there. So your visualization power should be very stronger to ensure 90 or 95 marks in your exam. If your visualization power is not stronger, if you are still following the old method of learning, old method of self-study, you can't score good marks now in CBSE exams, whether it is in 9th, whether it is in 10th, or whether it is in 12th board exam. Okay, so CBSE has shifted from pure memorization. Can you see here? CBSE has shifted from pure memorization to the application based, competency based questions. So if you are only memorizing the formula, that will not be helping you out to get good marks in your exam. Only memorizing the formula will not work in now in exam, CBSE exam, whatever the exam is holding by the CBSE. Okay, and competency based. The exam pattern now emphasizes understanding, applying, and of course analyzing and solving unfamiliar situation rather than just reproducing textbook answers. So you can't stick with the only formula. You should not follow rote learning champions. CBSE is not expecting such student. CBSE is now looking forward to catch powerful student whose critical thinking, problem solving skill, mental stability, everything is good. Okay, now this means rectification alone won't get you 95 marks. If you some student, I felt in my teaching profession, lot of student I found, few students, what they used to do, they used to memorize the solutions also in mathematics. Oh my God, they used to memorize the solution as it is. My dear champion, don't do this. Don't do such things, because see, you will be able to get marks just in the exam, whatever the exam is close to you, but that concept, you cannot store that concept for a long time. If you are memorizing the solution of any question in mathematics, that may lead you marks. You might be getting marks in your exam, but that particular concept will not be stored in your mind for a long time. That will be vanished very quickly. So don't follow such method, my dear. So strong concept is very important nowadays. Okay, and where those concepts come from? Of course, Ganita Manjari. If you are looking forward to improve, enhance your competency based approach, your problem solving questions, your concepts clarity, so my dear, Ganita Manjari is enough for you. But you have to master it, not doing the formality, just solving one question from my exercise and jumping to the next exercise. Don't skip the question. Skipping the question will cost you, my dear, marks in your exam. Skipping the question, skipping the exercise will cost you marks. So Ganita Manjari is the power pack. I can say Ganita Manjari is your power pack book, everyone. Okay, moving ahead. Now, the most important thing here that I would like to share with you the real reason why students lose their marks in maths exam. Basically, I'm talking about especially about mathematics. Why the most of the students lose their marks? What is the reason behind it? The first reason is most students don't finish every exercise. They are skipping the exercises. What you used to do? A lot of students, they used to do. You might not be such student. You may be such student. We solve mathematics according to our comfortability. When I feel, I mean, this exercise is very good. Wow, the questions are so good. I can find the answer of every question given in this particular exercise. We prefer such exercise. We utilize our lot of time solving such easy exercise, easy chapter, easy questions. Come on, yaar. Now you are mature. You are student of class 9th. Now you have to come beyond boundary. You have to think out of the box. You have to tackle the challenges. Now you will have to fight with the challenges. So solve the harder questions, challenging questions. Try to face the difficulties. Don't chase the marks, champion. Listen, don't chase the marks, chase the concept. Once you will start chasing concept, your marks will automatically reflecting in your result. Don't chase the marks. Chase your dream, chase your concept clarity in mathematics especially. So don't skip the exercise, solve every exercise. Okay, so don't do this. Don't leave unfinished examples. Do every example, every competency based questions and every revision cycle. If you are, I mean, if you have done with exercise chapter number 2 and you are about to move to chapter number 3, okay, do chapter number 3, but utilize, I mean, half an hour, at least 1 hour for the revision of the back exercises, previous exercises. So revision is very important, and lot of students are not focusing on these 4 points, and that is the reason why they are losing their marks in their exam. So my dear, please stick with these 4 points. Please adhere to follow these 4 points. Instead they jump to advanced books. So I know it happens with a lot of students. They start getting excited. They rapidly got excited to move to the different kind of books. What happens in class 9? You guys are not, you have just got transition from class, you have just gotten transition from class 8th through 9th. So what happens? Your excitation level is on peak. It happens with lot of student. So instead of focusing on your NCERT textbook, you start thinking to purchase, to buy different kind of study material to show in the class. Oh my God, I have this book also. I have this book also with your friend, with your classmates. Toppers never do such things. Toppers stick with one approach, one smart approach, and topper always prioritize the NCERT textbook. NCERT is the powerful. I'm not saying to fully rely on NCERT. If you have done with NCERT, then you can think for the multiple book, different kind of books. But after getting confidence in NCERT, when you have done with all the questions including exercise, example, activity and everything. Okay, so instead they jump to advanced book too early, and the problem isn't that Ganit Manjari is too little. The problem is that student don't go deep enough. So my dear champion, if you are solving the Ganit Manjari questions, my dear, so deep concept clarity is must. Deep concept clarity is must. Then only you can dream to get 95 plus in your maths exam. Okay, maths exam 95 plus. You have to master the Ganit Manjari. Not only skipping the exercises, skipping the example, leaving the competency based question unsolved. Come on here, don't do this. Moving to ahead. Okay, the biggest change in the new pattern. Let me give you the short overview, short picture. What is the new pattern in your new curriculum that you are, studying right now? Ganit Manjari, your science book is something, exploration is there. I don't know. I'm forgetting the name of science book. So everything entirely changed. Your new social studies book are there. So everything. So if I solve all the textbook question, I will automatically get 95 plus marks. This is at some extent true, but apart from textbook questions, you have to improve your case-based questions. Case study-based questions is very important. Application-based questions is very important for upcoming as per the present scenario of CBSE, as per the new pattern that is imposed by the CBSE in your curriculum. And logical reasoning questions and real-life mathematical situation question. Let me tell you one thing, honestly, being a teacher, if anyone is promising you, if anyone is assuring you that this question will come in your exam, this is not true. No one knows what kind of question would be appearing in your exam. What kind of question will be there in your exam? No one knows, because entirely the pattern is changed. The question might be from your chapter, your textbook, and the question may be out of the textbook also. No one knows what kind of question may be reflecting in your exam, in your question paper. So if anyone is assuring you, yeah, read this question will come in your exam, this is not true. that person is lying to you. Yes, because entire question paper will be based on these things. Case study based questions will be there, application based questions will be there, logical reasoning questions will be there, and real life mathematical situation question will be there. So you have to be very careful. So instead of, moving here and there, different kind of YouTube channels, different websites, different academic mentors, listening everyone, come on yaar, please follow your Ganit Manjari, because Ganit Manjari, I have already gone through entire book just thoroughly. So Ganit Manjari is very powerful. I observed Ganit Manjari is very powerful book, champion. So you guys can rely on this Ganit Manjari especially, but not with skipping the question, leaving the question unsolved. My dear, you have to master this Ganit Manjari. Very powerful book. Every concept is there. Lot of different variety of questions are there. So that will be enough for you. Okay. So my dear champion, these require conceptual understanding, not memorization. So simply reading solution is not enough now. If you are reading the solution, memorizing the solution, mugging up the formula, if you are following the old method of study, rote learning and all, you can't score, you can't dream, you should not dream to get 90 and 95 plus in your maths exam. You must understand why the solution works. Now you have to start thinking like, oh my God, why this answer came? How this answer came? Which formula is to be used? What if I will change the formula? So my dear, what, why, how, such questions should coming in your mind if you are 9th grade student or your 10th grade student, everyone. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you feel this video is helpful for you all, and please don't forget to share this video with your friends, and of course stay connected with this channel, because this channel Deeksha Vedantu CBSE English is exclusively designed for class 9th and 10th student. You guys can ensure your board preparation also for class 10th also. We are making your foundation stronger to ensure 90-95 plus in your board exam. And I'm not telling these things just creating self-scripted story. We have proved in previous board exam, in last 2026 board exam class 10th, we have produced a lot of toppers. A lot of students came under 90-95 percentage. So stay connected. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Bye bye everyone. Take care of yourself, take care of your parents, listen them, and stay blessed everyone. Thank you so much.